what appears to be a figure can be seen.
Oh my god, dude. Hey, what is good, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Samacabra. Samacabra! We're doing 10 scary videos that defy explanation. Brought to you by none other than Mind Junkie. One of my personal favorites. I feel like they've done the creepiest. They've put on the persona of the creepiest vibes, which is exactly what we're going for, exactly what we want to react to. And I love that Halloween vibe, smell. Does Halloween smell? If it does, it's decaying flesh and corpses. Anyway.
She thinks something paranormal started haunting her house, and that it isn't friendly. Late one night, Sarah was relaxing at home when she suddenly hears music playing in her daughter's room. Her daughter should be asleep, so Sarah immediately suspects something paranormal. Hoping to catch proof of the ghost on camera, she grabs her phone and hits record.
Volume up. What the frog is in my house?
My daughter's been asleep for 2 hours.
What is in your house? What is that? Is it the toy? It looks like a fish, dude. It looks like a catfish. You're being catfished right now. Dude, what is it? It looks like it's moving like a fish, straight up. Was it a fish in the bathtub? No.
She's all the way over there. How is this standing up perfectly upright and turned on? She can't reach that.
Kid stories, dude. I don't know. Don't know what to tell you. I had a Furby growing up. Wild stuff. Wild stuff.
When Sarah walks into her daughter's room to check on her, she finds one of her daughter's musical toys has been turned on, but her daughter is fast asleep in her crib, so something else must have activated the toy. And that's not the scariest thing. Before Sarah goes into the bedroom, several viewers have pointed out what appears to be a shadowy figure standing in the darkness next to the crib. Viewers think it looks.
Do you see a shadow figure here? I see black, but I just see this this fish.
Looks like the silhouette of a small child.
We got a glowfish situation.
Perhaps playing with the toy. Sarah didn't see it at the time. If she did, she says she would have never left her daughter sleeping in that room. She now thinks that this is the unfriendly presence she noticed in her.
I can't figure this out.
Her home before, and now she claims to have proof of it on camera. Child ghosts are probably some of the creepiest paranormal entities anyone can encounter, and another one is said to appear in this next clip.
Did you see a shadow figure in that? Because I just saw the glowing fish, and I didn't know if that's what I was supposed to be terrified from, because I would be. This is my kid's room. What are you doing in here, fish? All right, let's go. Enough of that.
In 2024, the Paranormal Unearthed ghost hunting team conducted an investigation of a haunted house. The house is in Horseheads, New York State, and is infamous for reports of a shadow man standing at the foot of the beds, and children running through the halls, as well as unexplained voices and creepy sounds, and also full body apparitions. It was built in 1950, but these days it is an Airbnb for guests interested in experiencing the paranormal. The team arrives and sets up their equipment around the house. They manage to document some interesting evidence, but the creepiest thing doesn't happen until long after everyone has gone to bed. It's around 3 AM, and the Paranormal Unearthed team has left cameras rolling in strategic parts of the house, just in case, and they capture this.
There we are.
Let's see what
Good
we
to
got
go.
here, huh? What I miss?
The
Is there a
shadow
bitch?
of someone or something appears
Yeah.
in an empty corridor. The Paranormal Unearthed team believes that this is the ghost of one of the children who is
Yo, it does look like a kid, like not Barney Rubble. I don't remember the Flintstones that well, but Pebbles maybe.
said to haunt the house. But what do you think this is? Is it a ghost? Let me know.
What do you think? Is it a ghost? Let me know. Number 8, the imaginary friend.
Children around the world have imaginary friends. It's not usually any.
Did you have an imaginary friend growing up? Friend growing up? I had so I laid on my bed, and then there was the nightstand, and my nightstand was made by my grandpa, I believe, but it had like a wooden figure. It kind of reminded me, isn't there like a Plank and Rocket Power or something? It was like a play on Wilson from that one Outcast movie or whatever the hell is Outcast. You know what I'm talking about. But it looked like it was just like it was an off-colored wood, and it had just like a wood slab with like what looked like an eyeball. It was cool. It wasn't like an imaginary friend. It wasn't crazy, but it was like a friendly, I don't know, like forest friend.
Worry about, but one
What are we
parent
going on about here?
recently noticed her son acting strangely and started to question whether his friend was really imaginary or more real than she first thought. She explains that she'd catch him talking to someone when no one was around, and that she would find his toys in random places around the house. Concerned, she set up a security camera in her son's playroom, and soon enough, the camera caught something unsettling.
Fucking send it, dude. Hell yeah. Woo. What? That's
The boy's arm seems to be pulled upwards on its own,
legit
as if
kinda weird.
something we can't see grabbed it. Almost at the same moment, a nearby teddy bear appears to move with no obvious cause. The boy's mother thinks it looks as if his, quote, imaginary friend was trying to get his attention. She is freaked out by what she caught on camera. Part of her thinks she is just being paranoid and jumping at shadows, but the other parts think there might be something.
it's blurred out, but like, could his foot be pressing on it to where it's moving?
Genuinely paranoid.
Or is it an imaginary friend?
Normal going on, and if you think that's creepy, this next clip will really scare you.
This one's gonna get you. I told you guys this one. What was at the end of
On the other side of the world, another parent
Sam's
also set up a security
imaginary
camera in
wooden
his
plank
child's
friend.
room. It was just meant to be a baby monitor, with the footage fed live to his phone. At the time, he didn't expect to catch anything concerning on camera. But one night, long after the boy has gone to sleep, the father gets a notification on his phone that his son is out of
Don't
bed.
make that
He
noise.
immediately checks the footage and sees something that makes his blood run cold.
I was filming on the dome camera
Oh.
a couple of days ago, and I noticed something
man.
at the bottom of my
If that's not his son, I'm gonna flip out.
son's bed, which I'll also include a little screenshot of it if I can with a picture, but you can just see
Dude, for one, it's like a Stormtrooper meets Resident Evil 8 baby.
it just there,
You know what I'm talking about.
under there, like that.
I don't know, but I
Now-
don't like it.
I thought when I got the notification that my son had got out of bed and he was facing the camera at the bottom of the bed, I thought that was his little face. But then when you press play on the video, it flies off. See that? Let's go
Whoa.
back. Play it again. Flies off. Keep dragging it back.
What do you make
You
of
can just
that?
see it.
Something can be seen at the end of the boy's bed. The father thought it was his son, but then it
Yeah.
appeared to fly
I mean, at first, but then it's like, oh yeah, I see the kid in the bed.
off the moment the
not looking like a ghoul.
Camera registered it. When he checked, he found the boy fast asleep in bed, and there was nothing out of the ordinary in his bedroom. So, what is this? The father says he didn't believe in ghosts before, but what he caught
Imagine walking into the room and seeing
on
that.
camera that night made him question everything.
Question reality itself. We're in a simulation, dude. It's decided. She called to it.
Nicholas Farrier usually posts about his daily life on social media. Until recently, he'd never posted about anything paranormal. But one day, while playing with his daughter, he inadvertently recorded something that spooked him. Just like in previous entries, Nicholas's daughter says she has an imaginary friend. But once
Another one.
again, Nicholas is left wondering if the friend really is imaginary or if there's something much darker going on.
Miren hasta
Esto
el
es una
final.
cosa muy loca lo que pasa acá, cerca de mi barrio, a la vuelta de mi casa. Bueno, mi hija se ve que tiene una amiga invisible porque... Ustedes miren. Váyale, decirle que traiga el coche. Decirle que traiga el coche, decirle. Le dice que traiga el coche.
Oh, shit. It's the wind. It's not the wind.
Nicholas's daughter calls out to her supposedly imaginary friend,
Yeah,
and
what
to
is-
Nicholas's horror, her toy pushed
What sort of astral projection is this,
chair
dude?
starts rolling towards her. Nothing
Come on.
and no one seems to be moving it, which leaves Nicholas with only one explanation. It must be his daughter's imaginary friend pushing it.
Imaginary friend, man. We gotta get past that. You got a spirit upon you.
Shortly after posting, the video went viral. A lot of people believed Nicholas, but also attracted the attention of skeptics. To prove that he didn't fake the video, Nicholas posted a follow-up.
Ahí está mi hija, es de noche. Acá tengo la mano, no tengo hilo. No hay control remoto, por ningún lado, por donde lo vean. Al carrito
I wasn't
no tiene
suspecting
control
the
remoto.
remote control.
Bueno,
Actually,
acá mi hija va a llamar al coche.
too obvious. Strange.
Este es el último video que hice con mi hija.
Llama al coche. Llama al coche.
Pega un grito y hasta los perros ladran.
Wait, wasn't it
Para que
daytime
ustedes
when this happened? Or is she just calls out and can just summon this thing?
Llámalo.
You've got a spirit. Well, that solves it then. We found we found ghosts. We found them. It's undeniable. Undeniably. Dude.
Nicholas shows that the pushchair isn't connected to any strings or wires, so there is no way that it could be pushed or pulled by him or anyone else. He then tells his daughter to call out to her imaginary friend. Once again, the push. Nicholas shows that
Llama al coche.
Pega un grito y hasta los perros ladran.
in the diggings among local
Okay, well. The figure in the sanitarium.
abandoned buildings regularly attract urban explorers and paranormal investigators. Indiana State Sanatorium is a favorite for exploration because it is famous among locals for being incredibly haunted. The stories say the sanatorium is haunted by the ghosts of patients who passed away there decades ago. Many of them were mistreated, and it is said that their ghosts linger in the decaying hospital looking for revenge. A photo recently shared to Reddit by an urban explorer supposedly captures one of these ghosts on camera. What appears to be a figure can be seen
Oh my god, dude. Whoa, I did not see it. And then I just like the visual thing when you cross your eyes or whatever, you get all stimulated. Oh, hello. Hey,
Lurking in
we
the
got a ghost
background of the
bitch.
picture, predators think it looks like a person, perhaps a woman in a long hospital gown. The original
know.
poster has no logical way to explain what they caught on camera that day.
Yo, even this looks like the Hat Man. We can't escape him.
However, they did feel an almost overwhelming sense of dread the entire time they were inside Indiana State Sanatorium.
Yeah,
This
look
leads
at
them
this
to
place,
believe
man.
that the
What
legends
do you
about
mean?
it being haunted really are true.
Number 4. Too fast to be human.
In February 2026, a home security camera recorded something unsettling. The
It was too
camera
fast.
was placed outside a house on a
that's
quiet
snow,
residential street in Ohio,
Haunted
USA.
snow?
The street is near a large patch of forest, so the residents aren't unaccustomed to hearing strange noises at night and occasionally seeing wild animals running around. But what was captured by the security camera that night seems to have no logical explanation.
What was captured? Okay, we got a ghosty snow situation here. Whoa. Whoa. Does the snow come off of that lamp? Light post? Dude,
Something
what?
passes by the camera at
We got-
incredible speed, almost
legit
too
Batman,
fast
dude. Are you
to
in
see.
Gotham?
When the footage is slowed down, it becomes a little clearer. It's a dark shape moving incredibly
Dude,
fast.
what?
Other than that, it's hard to say what it could be. Creepiest of all,
What do you make of that?
it was apparently caught on 2 separate cameras on 2 separate houses. That means that whatever this was, it wasn't an isolated incident caused by a glitch in a single camera. Some viewers have suggested it might have been a bird flying past, but others have pointed to the almost unnatural speed it is moving at. It seems very unlikely that any bird would be able to fly that quickly. Many viewers think that what was caught by the security camera is actually something paranormal. But what do you think?
Dude, I don't know what to think about that. I think we got Batman up in here. Don't look in the mirror.
A young woman was spending a night home alone when she experienced
I'm home
something
alone.
that
Let me
just
go play
didn't
Bloody Mary.
make sense. For a while now, the woman claims to have been hearing disembodied voices around her apartment, especially at night. But whenever she tries to find out where they're coming from, there's nothing there. Scared and frustrated, the woman starts to think her
Nice
apartment
house.
could be haunted by ghosts. So, the next time she hears the voices, she decides to finally get proof and begins recording on her phone.
Fuck, hell yeah. Home alone.
This to see if I can catch it on
I'm home alone. What is this? And how can I get rid of it? It's been doing since 2 weeks ago, and I think something's attached to me.
this time.
Oh my god. Could you imagine something being attached to you? Something just like eerie, like a legit ghost spirit? And it's just like, dude, I love this person's energy. Let me siphon it from them.
I swear I've been hearing noises.
Get out of there, girl. First of all, your apartment is terrifying to begin with, and the lighting is totally off.
And usually this happens, but this time it I'm so fucking paranoid.
Hello?
Please tell me that you can hear that.
Dude. Terrifying. Is there a kid on the other side of that door actually saying hello? Or, since we've been following this channel, Sam Macabre, we know what a mimic is. Is this girl getting mimicked right now?
This happens so much now. I'm tired.
I'll just run, Zangief jump, double kick that door down, and just suplex whatever is on the other side of that dude. We got the Street Fighter
voice
movie
can
coming
be
out. We gotta
heard
start
calling out.
practicing. We got the Street Fighter movie coming out. We gotta start practicing these moves on these ghosts, man, that are terrifying us. and our friend and our neighbors.
Out from the darkness in the woman's apartment,
We
it
gotta
keeps
protect
repeating the same word. Hello. The woman records just long enough to catch the voice on camera, then gets out of there as fast as possible. She later uploaded the clip to social media, where it quickly got the attention of the paranormal community. Many commenters believe that the woman recorded the voice of a mimic, and a mimic is a kind of spirit that copies the voices and behaviors of humans and those they love. It then feeds on their fear. And even if this isn't a mimic, one thing is certain, the woman is absolutely terrified.
Yeah, she's shitting it. Give us some drone footage. I missed
The
the
border
drones,
between
dude.
Syria and Jordan is a highly secure area between two volatile nations. For this reason, it's monitored by sophisticated military drones at all times. The drones are meant to survey the border for any unauthorized crossings or military aggression. But back in 2021, a drone captured something totally unexpected.
What a capture. Dude, we got another tic-tac situation.
The drone footage appears to show an object flying around above the border. It's circular in shape and bright, easily showing up on the infrared cameras. Journalist Jeremy Corbell released this footage in early 2026. He then had it analysed by experts around the world. One expert, Marek von Rennenkampf, who was an analyst at the US Bureau for International Security, said that it was the most extraordinary footage he'd ever seen. It seems to exhibit signs of instantaneous acceleration, meaning it's sudden.
Believe it or not, I'm not a pilot, so I don't actually know what this stuff on the left here. Well, I think I know what the ferocious skull means, but I don't know what all this stuff means. Like I don't like height, altitude, TGTA. I don't know. So whatever this is, I don't. It could be going super fast or super slow.
Suddenly speeds up
I
and
don't
slows down in an unpredictable way, as if something or someone is controlling it. It also doesn't look like any kind of plane or military drone that we know of, which leads Corbell and Von.
I just wanted to pause it. Okay. It does look strange. Like what plane looks like this? It looks like a freaking shark head, dude, facing to the right.
Rennenkampf to believe the footage is a UAP
Legit.
or an unidentified anomalous phenomenon,
Yeah.
maybe of extraterrestrial origin. And this next clip shows something eerily similar.
Bring it. God, bring it, man. Whoa,
Billy
hang on.
Kryzak.
Bring it, my junkie. Bring it. What is that in the sky?
Billy
Number
Kryzak
one.
uses professional camera equipment to capture potential evidence of UAPs and UFOs.
what I'm talking
In early
about.
2026, he
There
caught
he
what he
is.
says is some of the clearest evidence of a UAP. He then
Yes.
shared the footage to social media, where it went viral.
With my A7R5 with the Ninja 5 on the top, recording in ProRes RAW through a 1200 millimeter lens. So this is basically, I'm
Dude,
using a
what?
telescope for this at extremely high bitrate levels and zero compression on the footage. So this is about as clean as I'm going to be able to get with what I have. So what is it? It looks like a bar of light. Like it literally just looks like a bar of light. And
Man.
to your eye, it looks a little different than it does that's captured by the camera. I don't know why that's the case, but I stood there with binoculars and I was watching them fly around, and it looks pearlescent, right? It's a pearlescent white light. Yeah, so
It is
I've seen these
pearlescent.
things do very different behaviors and their flight characteristics.
And what object do we have technology-wise that we know about that is like moves like this? You know, not like there through the, you know, or up and down like a helicopter, left and right, like, but moves like it rotates on an axis. Like what?
Sometimes
what is
they're
this,
flying,
man?
the bar is kind of like going straight like this, and it will actually turn, and the bar itself will be on the perpendicular, or not parallel to its movement.
I'm with this guy. I stumbled on my words that entire explanation.
Right? So it's actually flat to its
It's beyond
movement.
us,
Other
okay?
times I've seen them rotating and tumbling. Other times they just kind of turn into like a a flashing spot, right? But in the end, they always turn into...
The object Kryzak captures on camera is bar-shaped and gives off a strange pearlescent light. Kryzak, who has expert knowledge of physics in aviation, noticed the strange flight patterns of the object. This, and the physical appearance of the object, makes him think it's a UAP, possibly
Legit, man.
a vessel from outer space. And its strange behavior and appearance aren't the only things that led Kryzak to think this.
On thermal, they just look like a blob, right? You don't see the detail of the bar. It looks like a circle, spherical object.
Kryzak explains that he's seen objects like this one more than once. He even saw them through his thermal camera during the day. Kryzak is reluctant to speculate about what exactly these objects are, but many of his viewers think they could be alien ships, just like the UAP at the Syria-Jordan border is speculated to be. So what exactly are these UAPs doing in our skies?
Dude,
well,
that's
I'll
the
leave you
question
to
of the
discuss that
century.
in the comments.
Mind
If you
junkie.
enjoy
What do you think? In this episode, did we find legit UAP footage? Did we find actual ghosts and actual objects just getting moved around by attachment spirits? Let me know in the comments below. I think some of these are legit. I'm coming in here with less skepticism, and I just want to believe, man. I just want to believe. It's more fun to kind of lay back, kind of wade in the waters and just enjoy the show. You know what I mean? Anyways, everybody, have a fantastic night. Thanks for watching Samakumu.